Hello everyone, welcome back to my class. So in our previous class we have understood about diversity and about its advantages, like what does diversity aids to our lives, and after that we have understood about diversity in India, and we have also understood the reason behind the diversity a little bit. So here in our today's class, in our today's video lecture, we are going to understand first about Ladakh and thereafter Kerala, and we are going to do a comparison between this Ladakh and Kerala, like how are these two regions different. The first difference between these two is because of the geographical area. So because of that geographical area also, the geographical difference also, the geographical terrain, life in Ladakh and life in Kerala is very different. Not only life, their food habit, their way of dressing, their earnings, everything depends upon here through this geographical terrain, okay, geographical region. So here we are going, let us understand. First let us see about Ladakh, okay, little information about Ladakh. Let us try to understand it, and after that we will understand Kerala and we'll do a comparison. So let us start. Ladakh is a desert. See, it is a cold desert. Okay, it is a cold desert. Why it is a cold desert? Because in Ladakh, it is situated in the higher altitude. Okay, it is in the higher altitude. So and that is, and most of the time it has been covered with snow, as the temperature is very cold and it is barren. Okay, no cultivation can be done. Like for example, in Rajasthan it is a hot desert, isn't it? But here, because Rajasthan is situated in lower area, but here it is situated in higher altitude mountains. Okay, so that is why it is a desert and it is cold desert, and as no cultivation is possible there, it is given it is a desert. All right. Ladakh is a desert in the mountains in the east of Jammu and Kashmir. Very little agriculture is possible here, since this region does not receive any rain and is covered in snow for a large part of the year. See, very little rainfall is there, okay, or we can say no rainfall. So that is why it is a desert. Okay, so here we can understand. See, here we know that why it is a desert, I have already explained. And very little agriculture is possible because very low amount of rainfall has been received, because in order to cultivate different types of vegetables, different rice especially, you need you need water, isn't it? You need high amount of water, as there is no rainfall. So there will be no means to water the plants. So that is why cultivation is very rare here, and it has been covered with snow most of the part. Okay, there are very few trees that can grow in this region. For drinking water, people depend on the melting snow during the summer months. See, here then, see, the value of water is very much known by this region, okay, by this people living in this region, because they receive a very low amount of rainfall, due to which there will be water scarcity, and only during winter the snow will not be melted, isn't it? So only during summers they depend on this melting snow for their drinking water. So here we can understand, isn't it, like how they are facing. People here keep keep sheep and goats. See, here their main occupation becomes rearing of sheep also. Okay, and from where they produce wool, and a special type of wool, a shawl is been made here out of pashmina shawl, okay, which is very high in cost, and that become their source of income as well. The goats in this region are special because they produce pashmina shawl. See, the goats which are found in this region are different from the goat which are been found in other parts of India, because here the goats, they are very furry, they can survive in a very high altitude, in a very cold climate. They are made like that, okay, they are their physical is like that, and they had a very special they produce a very special wool in their body. They have a special wool. See, that this wool is to protect them from this harsh winter. Okay, from this harsh winter, so mainly this wool are been trimmed from their body during summers only, because in winter if they trim this wool, it will become difficult for that goat to live. So here this special type of goats are found here in much higher altitude, much special, this much finer wool quality are being found. Okay, and from there this pashmina shawl is been made, it has been woven. This wool is priced and pashmina shawl cost a lot of money, and it is very much costly, and it has been said that one pashmina shawl, okay, if you wear one pashmina shawl, it is equivalent to 4 jackets. So you can imagine how much warm can it gives. Okay, so this wool, okay, it is very costly. Okay, the people in Ladakh carefully collect the wool of the goats and sell these to the traders from Kashmir. Pashmina shawls are chiefly woven in Kashmir. So here these people of Ladakh, they carefully collect the wool of the goats and they used to sell this to the traders. Okay, traders from Kashmirs, and people, women, especially women and women in Kashmir, they used to weave this shawl. And let us see the food habit. Okay, the people eat meat and milk products like cheese and butter. See why mostly people eat here meat and milk product, because as there is a very little amount of cultivation. Yes, vegetable used to go, okay, the vegetable used to be imported from other state, but the price will also be little high, isn't it, if it is not been grown in their own state. So because of that, people here mostly eat meat and milk products like cheese and butter. And each family owns some goats, cows and dizos. See, dizos means it is a yak cow which is bigger in size, and it can carry a very it is very sturdy, and it can carry heavy amounts of stuff in its bag also. Okay, so it has been used, like for example in Rajasthan they use camel to carry their goods. So here these yaks are being used. They can climb the mountain very easily. It becomes, it is not for them, for this yak, it is not very difficult to climb in the mountains. So this dizos, these are especially women yaks. Okay, women yaks, they are found here in Ladakh, and these are not found in other parts. Okay, these are found in Ladakh because of its climatic condition over there. Being a desert did not mean that Ladakh did not attract its share of traders. See, as we have seen that it is a desert, it is barren, but it doesn't mean that traders are not there. See, traders are attracted because of the wool which are found here. It is not found in other parts of the India. Okay, these wools are found, these special wools are found only here in this region. So it was considered a good trade route, and it had many passes through which caravan traveled to what is today called Tibet. So apart from that wool, what are the other reasons which attracted these travelers or these traders? They through these mountains. Okay, see here, you can see these are the passage. Okay, for example, if this is a mountain, here this middle part, okay, this is the passage, and here in this Ladakh area there are so many passages through which you can travel to Tibet. So that is why travelers are traders are coming from that passage here, and especially from China and from Arabs. Okay, they used to come here for buying this shawl and other things. Okay, and this passage made it easier for these traders to reach here in Ladakh. All right, and they used to carry these through their caravans. Okay, I have already explained about caravans, isn't it, like through which they used to carry their goods. It depends where they will be carrying their goods. They might be carrying through animal also, but these days as there are lots of vehicle available, so they might be doing this trading through vehicles also. Okay, to what is today called Tibet. So here you can say like Ladakh is also known as a little Tibet. It is very near, and as there are passage, so you can easily reach Tibet through this route. And this caravan carried textile and spices, raw silk and carpets. So apart from wool, what type of what are the other things which are being traded here? Spices, okay, and raw silk and carpets. So sea carpets, especially from Kashmir carpets, these are very much famous, isn't it? So all these are being manufactured here, and these raw items, okay, raw materials are also been taken out from there, and they will be, as if they are being taken by, if they are being bought by China or by Arab, they will be they will design it according to their own customs or according to their own design. So that is why they used to purchase this raw silk as well. All right. Okay. Buddhism reach Buddhism reached Tibet via Ladakh. Ladakh is also called Little Tibet. See, Buddhism there Buddhism is being followed, okay, it is being practiced in Ladakh also. Why? Because it is nearer to Tibet, and the people are as it is nearer, the people from Tibet and from people from Ladakh, they will be interchanging, isn't it? They will be going, so that because of that, Buddhist are been, and most of the Ladakh people, okay, most of the Ladakh people, they follow Buddhism. So this reach Tibet because through Ladakh only, and that is why Ladakh is also known as the Little Tibet. Islam was introduced in this region more than 400 years ago, and there is a significant Muslim population here. And see, here comes the diversity now. Okay, not only Buddhism or not only the Buddhists are living here in Ladakh, you will find Muslims also. See, as in Kashmir, Jammu, you will find lots of Muslims there, isn't it? So from there they might be going, they have went to Ladakh and they might have settled there. So that's why Muslims are also been found, and not only Muslim, Hindus are also found. So that is why it is a diverse. So that is why we say India is a diverse country. Okay, in one state only you will find many religions, many groups of religions, many groups of cultures are being followed, and they are living peacefully there. Ladakh has a very rich oral tradition of songs and poems. See, oral means which are being sung, okay, which are being sung, and it is an rich, they have very, through which they will be preaching their rituals and rituals and other cultures to the young generation. Okay, local versions of the Tibetan national epic of the Kesar saga are performed and sung by both Muslims and Buddhists. See, these are performed by both Muslims as well as Buddhists. So what does this show? It shows the diverse nature, yet they are respecting one another, and they are following their tradition as well. They don't hesitate to sing others cultures song or others religion songs. So this Kesar saga is a national epic of Tibet, which is sung in Ladakh as well. As see, it is sung in Tibet as it is a national epic of Tibet, but it is sung in Ladakh. So that shows the influence, isn't it? The cultural influence which Ladakh is having, or Tibet is also having that cultural influence, the religion's influence, the Buddhism is being spread to Ladakh, isn't it? So here we can see this diverse nature. When people travel from one place to another place, and when they started settling there, they mix the culture, which we have already learned in our previous class, like how diversity came, isn't it? And slowly they'll practicing their culture as well as they'll be adopting the others' culture, which results in the mixing of culture. So all these things, so this study also show that there is an influence, okay, and which creates this diversity. So that was about Ladakh. So now let us see about next about this Kerala. Okay, all right. Kerala is a state. Okay, Kerala is a state in the southwest corner of India. See, for example, here, let me draw here. See, this is the lower portion of India, isn't it? So here, this portion, there is the Kerala, and here upper portion, here there is the Ladakh, isn't it? So we have studied this region. Now we are going to study about this region, and here you can see they are surrounded by mountains, and here no sea, but here this Kerala, okay, the Kerala it is here, and there it is the sea. It has been the Arabian Sea, it is here, isn't it? The Arabian Sea is here, and here there are the Western Ghats over here. So there are mountains, and in this middle, okay, like Kerala is a sandwich, you can say, in the mid of mountain as well as sea. So this makes their life difference here. As there is a sea, here plenty of water is available. So what we can say, what we can predict that there might be fishing, isn't it? Occupation of fishing might be there, and cultivation might be there, as the region which are nearer to sea are high in humidity and humus. Because of that, it makes the land very fertile, and it makes the possibility of cultivation. So now let us see about this Kerala. Okay, I hope you have understood until here. So I have already explained, it is in the southwest corner of India. Okay, see, this is the southern part, isn't it? And this is the south, and this is the western part. So here it is the corner, it is here in this corner. So that is why southwestern corner. Okay, southwest corner of India. It is surrounded by the sea on one side and hills on the other. As I have already explained, here it is surrounded by hills, and here it is surrounded by sea. So Kerala is in the middle. A number of spices like pepper, cloves and cardamoms are grown on the hills. See, and Kerala is very famous for this black pepper, cloves and cardamoms, means long elaichi, kali mirch. Okay, all these things are grown here, and it has been exported from here to other countries as well, and it is very famous. And the types, the flavor of elaichi or long which has been found here, it is very different from the other parts. So that makes it very special. It is spices that made this region an attractive place. Okay, an attractive place for traders. See, these spices, this is the reason why traders are being attracted here. So in Ladakh, what was the reason as they were attracted? The wools, isn't it? The pashmina wools. That was the reason, and the rose silk and all. So here these spices are the reason. And Jewish and Arabs traders were the first to come here. So Jewish, because of say Jewish travels here, Jewish travelers, or you can say Jewish traders. That is why you will be seeing here Judaism. Judaism is also been followed here. Okay, Judaism religion is also been followed. Jews are especially from Israel country. Okay, so these traders were believed to be the first one who had came to Kerala. Alright, this Jewish and Arabs trader. And the apostle of Christ, that is Saint Thomas, is believed to have come here nearly 2000 years ago. So apostle, who is an apostle? Like the first, we can say the first student of Jesus Christ, who has whose work or whose duty is to spread Christianity. Okay, Christianity to the world. And here in Kerala, it was been first Christianity was introduced around 2000 years ago by Saint Thomas himself. All right. See, 2000 years ago, and he is credited with bringing Christianity to India. So he is the one who had brought this Christianity in India. Many Arab traders were also came and settled down here. So these traders who have came as a traders also comes and happens to settle down here, because in the ancient times what happens, as it took very long time to travel from one place to another place. Usually what they used to do, some trader used to go to other, when they used to go to other places or when they used to visit to other countries, mostly they end up settling over there also if they like that place. So okay, so here that might be the reason here. So many Arab traders also came and settled down here in Kerala. Ibn Battuta, who travelled here a little less than 700 years ago, wrote a travelogue in which he describes the lives of Muslims and says that they were a highly respected community. And I hope you have heard about this Ibn Battuta. He is a traveler and used to write about what he used to travel whole world. Okay, like it has been believed that he has traveled the whole world, and he used to write whatever he used to see over there. And here and he used to write a travelogue, means whatever he have seen, he will be writing about it. Okay, travelogue. So, and here it has been described it has been found that he has described in his travelogue that here Muslims are also there and they are been highly respected. Okay, so here we can see the Jews are here, means the Judaism religion is followed, Muslims are there, Hindus are there, and Christianity is also there. So these all things again brings diversity, difference, isn't it? Diversity, yet they are united. Okay, about that we will learn in our next topic. So the Portuguese discovered the sea route to India from Europe when Vasco da Gama landed with his ship here. It has been said that Vasco da Gama was the one who had first discovered India, isn't it? So All this, it is through this sea route, this Arabian Sea, okay, it was been discovered. And he landed here in India. So where does he land? He landed here in Kerala. Okay, because of all these various historical influences, see, these are all historical influences that happened, isn't it, which had happened. People in Kerala practice different religions such as Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Hinduism and Buddhism. So different types of religions are being followed here because of influence from Arab countries, influence from Jewish, so like they were traders and they came here. They also preached their culture over here and people started adopting it, and Christianity was also the result of that. Buddhism was also the result of that, okay, which makes Kerala a very diverse state now. And apart from that, what you can see, there is an influence of China also, okay, Chinese influence is also there, like through the fishing nets they are using, the type of utensils they are using, these words, it derived from China. So let us see about it. The fishing nets used here looks exactly like the Chinese fishing nets and are called chini wala. See, even the name, okay, even the name is chini wala. So here from there also, from this China, okay, no, sorry, not chini, China wala. So the kind of net which has been used for fishing, see, fishing is their main occupation here as they are near the sea, isn't it? Even the utensil used for frying is called the china chatti. See, even the utensil, the name as a China. See, from here what we can predict, that it has been like influence of China was there, and it is been believed that the word Chin could have come from China. The fertile land and climate are suited to growing rice, and a majority of people here eat rice, fish and vegetables. See, in case of Ladakh, what does we see? There was no cultivation. People merely depend on milk and meat products and cheese, butter. But here, because of suitable climatic condition, as rice can be grown, here they are eating rice. See, their food habit is different from here, isn't it? They eat rice, fish. See, because of, as they are near the sea, so fishing are their main occupation, and apart from that, different types of vegetables are also grown. So that is the reason why their food habits becomes different. In Ladakh it is different, here it is different. Even the because of this climatic condition, their types of dressing is also will be different. In Ladakh they will be wearing woolen dresses, and here in Kerala mostly they will be wearing cotton dresses which are light in weight, because here you will not like it is mostly summer, and like you will not find that you will not experience any winter here, okay. Okay, now let us see here about their differences. While Kerala and Ladakh are quite different, see, they are quite different, isn't it? One, it is in the northern part of India, and another it is in the southern part of India. But there are been different geographically, they are all different. One, it is a cold desert, and another it is not desert, it is near the sea, isn't it? So they are quite different in terms of their geographical features. The history of both regions has seen similar cultural influence. So what cultural influence? What does this history tell us? We have seen traders from Arabs in Ladakh as well as traders from Arabs in Kerala, and we have seen traders from China as well as in Kerala also. See, so they are being influenced, isn't it? Our outer cultural influence are there. Both regions were influenced by China and Arabs traders. It was the geography of Kerala which allowed for the cultivation of spices, and the special geographical location of Ladakh and its wool that drew traders to this region. So it was because of the geographical location of Kerala, the climatic condition, which made it favorable for the high quality spices which attracted the traders, and as well as in Ladakh the high quality wools which attracted the traders. So we can say that the traders are being attracted because of here in Ladakh because of wool, and here in Kerala because of spices. So it was geographical, so it was all because of their geographical location and their climatic condition, isn't it? Cultivation of spice and special geographical location of Ladakh and its wool that drew traders to this region. Thus, history and geography are often tied in the cultural life of a region. So what we can conclude here, the historical reason the traders are been attracted, and why? Because of this geographical area, geographical condition. isn't it? Geographical condition here means the climatic, because of the climatic difference, as there is a harsh winter in Ladakh, what happens, you will find the finest wool quality. But here in Kerala, because of as it is near the sea and because of its humid climate, you will find high quality spices. And both these influenced and attracted traders which were from the same region, that is Arab and China. Okay. The influence of diverse culture is not merely a thing of the past. Our present life are all about moving from place to place for work, and with each move our cultural traditions and way of life slowly become part of new place we are in. See, this doesn't happen only in history, like even today also, when we travel different places, and when we like some other places, we thought of started settling there, and we started doing something that will allow us to settle over there. So this is not only about the past, it is still influencing in our present life as well. Similarly, in our own neighborhoods, we live close to people from several communities. Our daily lives are about the ways in which we do things together and hear stories about each other's life, customs and traditions. And see this diversity, okay, these like when we are staying in our same society, we from when if our neighbors are from different state, we will be influenced by them, isn't it? And not only we will be influenced, they will also be influenced by our culture, and we love to explore new things, isn't it? We love to explore new food items, we love to taste new food items, when we'll be happy to make them taste our food items also. So all these things brings diversity, yet there is a love between these communities, between different communities, yet there is a diversity, but there is a love between these different community. Okay, so this was about this Kerala and Ladakh. We have done the difference as well, we have compared also, and what make that difference, the main difference is their geographical area, that makes it difference for their food habits and their lifestyle. So now let us move into our last topic of this chapter, that is unity in diversity. See, unity in diversity, we are learning about diversity, and I have been telling you that diversity means difference, but how unite, but how unity? Unity means when you are united, isn't it? When you are becoming one. So despite of the diversity which we have love for each other, we have respect for each other's community, there is a high tolerance. Indian people are very, it has been said that Indian peoples are very tolerant. Why? Because we have seen different types of culture, different types of people living here in India, that makes us very tolerant, and that also becomes one of the main reason for our unity. And this unity has helped India free from its British rule. Okay, now let us see, this is a very short topic, let us try to cover it as well, and your chapter will be completed. So unity in diversity. India's diversity has always been recognized as a source of its strength. How? Let us see. When the British ruled India, women and men from different cultural, religious and regional backgrounds came together to oppose them. India's freedom movement had thousands of people of different background in it. See, when during the freedom struggle, it is not only the Hindu who have fought for the freedom struggle, or it is not only the Muslim who have fought for the freedom struggle. All right, from different groups of people, they came together, they united together. Only then it becomes possible. Okay, only then it becomes possible for our country to be free from this British rule. They worked together to decide joint action. Okay, they went to jail together, and they found different ways to oppose the British. Interestingly, the British thought they could divide the Indians. Why they thought they could divide the Indians? As there is a diversity here, isn't it? As different types of people here, different type community of people are living. So they have used, and they have become successful quite for a long period also. But afterwards, the Indian people realize that if they unite together, they will be able to throw away this British rule from the country. So they united, and what happens? The result is history, isn't it? We all know that we are free now, because they were so different and then continued to rule them. But the people showed how they could be different and yet be united in their battle against the British. But the people of India proved that despite of their different characteristics, despite of their different culture, practice, despite of their different religion, community, different thinking also, yet they united together and they had battled against the Britishers. So despite of the difference, yet we have united, yet we become one, and that makes our country free. So here this is a song written for the brave soul who have given up their life in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay, so let us continue our topic. So what made them unite also? Okay, we can let us see here. Songs and symbols. Okay, songs and symbols, they also played a very important role during the freedom struggle. They serve as a constant reminder of our country's rich tradition of respect for diversity. So different types of song, as you have seen just here, you can see in your textbook. Okay, like different types of songs were being made and they were being sung, okay, to remind the people, like to remind the people that we are one, we can become one, and our diversity can become our strength, and we will fight against the British rule and we will free our country. That spirit was there, that kind of spirit was being developed through different types of songs and symbols. For example, symbols here, they have used the Indian flag. Okay, they have used the Indian flag as it was been used to protest against the British, okay, by the people, Indian people everywhere. Whenever they were going to protest, even for even a peaceful protest, they will be carrying this Indian flag. All right. Do you know the story of Indian flag? It was used as a symbol of protest against the British by the people everywhere. Okay, I have already explained. Here in his book, okay, his means here Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, in his book Discovery of India, who was Jawaharlal Nehru? He was our first prime minister, isn't it? Independent prime minister of India. Says that the Indian unity, okay, the Indian unity is not something imposed from the outside, but rather it was something deeper and within its fold. The widest tolerance of the beliefs and custom was practiced in every variety, acknowledged and even encouraged. It was Nehru who coined the phrase unity and diversity to describe the country. Okay, in his book Discovery of India, Jawaharlal Nehru said that this unity, okay, this unity is not something that has been imposed. It is not something that has been given to Indians by outsiders. It was inculcated within the people of India. Okay, because of how does it inculcate? It inculcate out of the love among one another, like we have been living happily with different type of community. Also there is, as I have told you, like there is a high rate of tolerance on the Indian people. They can tolerate, isn't it, as because of the different culture and practices which they have seen. So this was inculcated them through when they were like since childhood they have been seeing all these things. So it doesn't make them like hate others religion or hate other people who who used to propagate other religion, who used to follow other religion. They always love and respect the others religion also. They never said anything wrong about others also, okay, others religion or other community. So these become their strength, okay, this become their strength, and which proved like we can say independence of India. And as Jawaharlal Nehru have mentioned in his book The Discovery of India, that this was not inculcated by outsider, okay, it was there within the Indian people. It was deep down, was there, and the one of the reason for this was the widest tolerance of the Indian people towards other community. So this made their strength also. Okay, so with this we have completed our chapter. If you have any query, if you have any doubt, you can ask and comment down. Okay, if you like my video, please share with your friends and subscribe my channel so that it will motivate me to bring more videos. So we'll see you in my next class with the second chapter, that is diversity and discrimination. Here we are going to learn about now discrimination. Here we have learned about unity here in this chapter, and we have like the difference we have compared, isn't it, the compared despite of diversity, how people can become unite despite of the difference, how Indian people became unite. They became unite and they have protested for the freedom of the India. So I hope you liked my lecture. With this, let me stop here for today. All of you have a very good day ahead, and bye.